What is power? How does one acquire power? And where does power come from? Well, the Business Dictionary, an online source, defines power as the discretion to act or not to act. Now, the discretion to act or not to act evinces itself primarily, to me, through friendship. Now, we've all watched TV before. We've all been touched by TV, moved by TV, emotionally affected by TV. But there's one particular movie that stood out to me. One particular movie that spoke to me in a very unique way. That movie was Aladdin, and one particular character was the Genie. There are 3 specific ways that the Genie spoke to me. First, the Genie is inherently good, despite the fact that he is the most powerful being in the universe. Second, he's free. And the third point, the most important point, is the given fact that the Genie can do anything, and he can open doors. The Genie is inherently good. We know this because his opening song, the very first thing you ever see the Genie do to establish who he is sing a song. And the title of the song is Never Had a Friend Like Me. He's working with Aladdin, not against him. But there's one thing about the Genie that stands out. Doesn't the Genie have to work with Aladdin? Isn't the Genie a captive? Well, yeah, the Genie is a captive. And that itself is a symbol of the fact that there's something about me that would keep a friend around. There's some alluring characteristic about us that keeps our friends close to us, that makes them want to help us. And also there's something about some people that makes them not want to help others. We know this from the Genie from when Jafar eventually gets the lamp. The Genie does this, indicating that he doesn't want to grant this wish that Jafar wants. He doesn't want to submit to the evil. Second, there's a dichotomy of freedom. Aladdin knows that when he makes the Genie free, he will be free in himself, because the Genie helps him with Jasmine, helps him, in fact, flatter Jasmine, helps him eventually become royalty in and of himself through the Sultan. The third point I mentioned is that he opens doors. The Genie gives him 3 wishes, and he says, with just a few exceptions, these wishes can be anything. Anything you desire. Aladdin, of course, uses these to help flatter Jasmine. But what's interesting is how the Genie suggests to him that he doesn't lie. He says, I don't know if I would agree with lying to her, indicating that he is, in fact, a friend, and he's trying to help Aladdin. But let's look at what the Genie does that Aladdin doesn't ask for. While Aladdin is initially meeting her as a prince, the Genie turns into a bee, and he starts buzzing by his ear, and he gives him dating advice. Later on in the movie, the Genie actually throws a parade for Aladdin. Now, Aladdin never wished for a parade, he never wished for dating advice, but it's something that the Genie gave him anyway, because he wanted to help Aladdin. So that said, the Genie wants to help Aladdin. The Genie is a symbol of friendship. And the Genie should speak to all of us as those 3 attributes, being inherently good, opening doors, and not only making himself free from helping you, but helping you be free in and of yourself. So the discretion to act or not to act, the true meaning of friendship, the empowerment of having a friend, evinces itself primarily, substantially, and compellingly in the Genie.